So it's Monday, September 23rd here at Indian Brook. The water's getting a little colder. It's only was 65 about when I left the house today, maybe 63. And the Lake Champlain is showing that the water level keeps going down even in the day. So like I was telling my swim buddy Bob, who I think stopped going for the year, the water's never going to be warmer than it is today for the rest of the year. So I'm actually very glad I came. Once a little cold when I first got in there, certainly colder than yesterday. But all in all, not too bad. I'm going to turn this on myself for a second, and I'm going to try, hopefully, to see if I can get any of this, but I don't know. I'd have to edit this part out for sure. Not sure you can see any of this, but today I read you could do this, but I don't know, you can see that it's a little bit worried being too cold. So I actually read that you can layer wetsuits. So I'm so glad I got this vest. So I wore my vest over my regular wetsuit, and that increased from 3 mils all over here to 6 mils. Won't be the equivalent of a real 6 mil wetsuit, but man, I gotta tell you, my chest was toasty. I could feel the cold water initially getting in through the back. I mean, this wetsuit's not watertight, but this worked out really good. It's like for the most of my swimming, it felt like I was wearing a sweater in a slightly colder room. And it was really extremely comfortable. So this dang vest without the sleeves is one of the best investments I ever made. So I'm glad I did it. So I had a real good time today at Indian Brook. I'm gonna see. Pick this up. So just a final note, again, I'm glad I came. I'm going to try one more day tomorrow. Later in the week, it could be iffy, but technically this wetsuit should be good to 65 degrees. I think the water's about 68. With the vest, I might get a little bit more mileage, so I might get a few more days. I was talking to a guy who swam the Leth without a wetsuit today. He said it wasn't too bad. He intends to come here another 2 weeks, so maybe I'll meet up with him. So it was a good day at Indian Brook.